What is going on, everybody? This is your boy JPTHEGLOVE74. I'm back with another video. Today we're going to react to wrestling flashbacks. Why does this era of WWE feel so much better? Yeah, ever since Triple H took over creative, like WWE's been on a hot streak lately. They've been doing really good, putting on really good shows. Especially Monday Night Raw has been killing it lately. SmackDown's still trying to get its swing of things. With Roman Reigns coming back, I feel like SmackDown's get back on top of things right now. But Monday Night Raw has been killing it so far. Like ever since I said, ever since Triple H took over, ever since Vince McMahon stepped down, forced to step down. I mean, it changed the game lately. Like I'm really loving the WWE right now. So we're gonna check out this video right here by Wrestling Flashbacks. If this is your first time, this is JPTHEGLOVE74. Follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, and also subscribe to my channel for more wrestling content. Without further ado, let's get into this video.
In 2024, the WWE is in the midst of a Renaissance era, with a pop product that hasn't been this good or popular since the early 2000s. For this video, we want to highlight how and why this is. From the groundwork that was laid in the years prior, to the changes of leadership and the acquisition of top talent, and most of all, the complete 180 fans have witnessed when it comes to creative and overall presentation.
Yep,
a lot
amen.
of people have called this, the Attitude Era is back. What I have called this era is the, excuse my language, that era.
He's not wrong. He's not wrong.
The seeds for this new era were planted prior to 2022. The critically acclaimed Bloodline storyline was better than anything the WWE had produced in probably a decade. The way this story was told differed greatly from how the company presented their stories for a long time. In 2024, it continues to grip audiences, as we can't wait to see what happens next.
Bam! This was good. I love that. Boom! I love that segment.
Would prove vital in altering the landscape of the company. He played a huge role in negotiating TV rights deals, as well as bringing the product to Peacock and overseeing the sale to Endeavor. Under his leadership as WWE president, the organization has made waves to change its culture and repair the reputation damaged by the previous regime. Cody Rhodes' return at WrestleMania 38 was one of the most important moments that laid the foundation for the next era. His presentation was unchanged from his time in AEW. His promos weren't like anything in WWE at the time.
Yes, I cannot physically put that title belt into my father's hands. I cannot bestow it upon the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, but I certainly can put it around the waist of the American Nightmare.
Love that promo. Love that
promo.
promo.
The torn pec at Hell in a Cell 2022 was unprecedented.
Yeah, that was.
Could have been the lowest point in my career, and what could have been the absolute worst night, and what was literal hell. I was not cynical. I was not jaded. I stood. I fought.
Yeah, that was a gruesome injury. I was like, dang, man.
John Cena.
I have to finish the story.
Vince McMahon's retirement in July 2022 gave WWE a lift it had needed for quite some time.
Yes,
it provided a long-overdue creative and talent morale boost, something that can be observed from one of the first major shows without Vince, Clash at the Castle. This was a historic,
classic
event
show.
that set the tone for what was to come. It also cemented those who would be key players under the new regime. The Triple H project, so to speak. The Clash kicked off the slew of major international shows that would soon dominate the yearly pay-per-view calendar. Multiple annual overseas events at this scale was completely unprecedented in WWE. Coming out of Clash at the Castle, the stories being told and overall quality within Raw, SmackDown, and pay-per-view continue to improve.
Yes. This was good. This was good too. Bam! This was really good too. Oh yeah. I remember that. That was good too.
Just as they'd been doing since Triple H first took over, wrestlers who were previously fired or had left were brought back to the delight of the people.
This past year of my life, I lost a lot of things. I lost my career. I lost my self-confidence. I lost two people who were very, very close to me. I lost my way. I thought that everything that I'd ever done here, otherwise I thought it was all meaningless. Nothing I ever did has mattered to anyone. I was wrong.
On top of this, fans were now being rewarded for following the story and paying attention. We'd see seemingly minor things happening in segments that would have bigger implications later, something that has remained to this day.
Come on, boy!
Yep, oh yeah, yep. Yep.
Vince McMahon's return as the chairman in early 2023 was a setback.
Yeah, well, it
The
was.
post-WrestleMania creative lull coincided with his return to power, but fans remain hopeful after Endeavor's purchase, especially since Nick Khan was promoted back to being president of the company. There was more hope when WWE's parent company, TKO, announced that The Rock had become a member of the board of directors. It was just days after Rock joined the board that news would emerge which ousted Vince once and for all. Watching
Amen,
more
yep.
SmackDown and pay-per-views now, you can tell how much freedom talent are now afforded under Triple H.
That's true. This is true.
I'm here. Come find me, dude. You don't get. I'm not gonna beat.
Oh yeah, this was really good. This was really good. I remember that. I remember that.
Quality of work that is evident when watching.
Can we see it? Now Cody's going for it. Oh, breaker!
There's plenty of performers that have been given a new lease of life under Triple H, and we're going to highlight some of those who have excelled the most, starting with LA Knight, a man who Vince had been stripped of his persona and relegated to a manager role, while on the cusp of being fired. Under the game, Knight was allowed to be himself again, and this time on a big platform, and given his qualities, it was only a matter of time before the megastar got over with the WWE
Yes,
audience.
amen.
Let me talk to you. LA Knights everywhere, huh? You step 1 foot outside that ring, I'll hit you so hard, I'll knock that hair back to gray. Because while you failed over and over again, while you were busy doing suffer and succotash, you're the head of the table, right? You're the tribal chief, right? You're a defending champion, right? No. I knew Will Smith was in the game, but I didn't know Uncle Phil became a rapper. He says, who hotter than yeah. I see you got your little $5 haircut here. You're ready to take your school pictures.
Oh.
I just get the feeling you're not allowed within 50 yards of a school, you creep.
Oh, dang.
So want to punch them first? Yeah.
Boom.
Here we go. Right? You can answer. Right? Right? You don't want to answer? Okay, yeah. You London, tell them whose game this is.
Yeah.
Tell them whose game this is.
Yeah.
Yeah. With everybody saying.
Yeah.
Everybody saying. L-A-N.
Yeah.
2023 was the year Jey Uso finally broke off on his own. After putting in tremendous work as part of the Bloodline, Jey joined Monday Night Raw to much fanfare.
And I'm out too.
Bam. Boom.
Acknowledge me.
Bam.
Over the next months, he would become one of the brand's top baby faces, aided by an immense cool
Amen.
factor, a breathtaking entrance, and a very popular catchphrase.
Because it's just me, Oos, and main event, Jey Uso is now
In your city.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeet. Yeah.
Himself on the island of relevancy. One-on-one. Doesn't like Jey Uso. He's made that very clear.
In recent years, Bayley had established herself as a great
Yeah,
heel, but
Bayley.
when
Oh, yeah,
Cass began
Bayley.
to form in her Damage Control faction, fans knew it wouldn't be long until she would be that brilliant babyface that people got behind in NXT. It was all going to come down to the booking, and thankfully, her split from Damage Control was handled very well.
It was
A spectacular
really,
Royal
really
Rumble
good.
victory led to a very good breakup angle.
Bailey's going to WrestleMania. Oh my God! The final dagger, courtesy of Dakota Kai.
That all built to Bayley getting a WrestleMania moment by becoming Women's Champion again.
I'm on a WrestleMania with The Rock, John Cena, The Undertaker, Trish Stratus is waiting to give me a hug after.
Amen.
the championship.
Amen.
Sounds like a movie and it sounds like dreams.
Since Triple H's takeover, few wrestlers in WWE have been hotter than Rhea Ripley and Dominic Mysterio. We can't talk about one without the other, given their fantastic story arc together. Rhea's
They have
presence
really
was
good
the
chemistry.
motivation Dominic needed to turn on his father. He went from a white meat babyface to a despised, ungrateful
Yes.
heel that turned his back on family to align with the Judgment Day.
Rise with the Judgment Day, or continue to fall alongside your father.
It was this version of the faction that made it a highlight of TV every
Yep.
week, mainly so we could
That's
see
true.
what Dom and Rhea were going to get up to, but also to see how the brilliant feud with the Mysterios developed.
I'm not your baby boy anymore. I'm a man.
And I made him into a man.
Amen.
Mom?
Shut up! Bam! Oh, yep, I know that. Bam! Bam! Bam!
Exactly. Mommy's always right, just like mommy's always on top. It could be my dum-dum.
While Dominic became one of the best heels on the show,
Like I was saying, I decided not to show aggression towards my dad.
Oh yeah,
I can't.
he deserved that. He deserved that.
I always thought they were pumping in that noise. I didn't realize how loud it actually was when you were out here.
Ripley was the dominant top star of the women's
Yep,
division.
that's
This
right.
women's addition to the story just added further layers. She'd previously been injured by Rhea. So what better way to get revenge on Mommy than to put her on the shelf and try to steal her boyfriend on top of that? It was the type of storytelling fans had been crying out for in the years
Yes, it
prior.
I don't
was.
think that a gorgeous man like you should be with a girl that makes you call her mommy.
Love that text I sent you, right? Let me get this for you.
Yes. Yep.
Gunther's dominance of the Triple H brought prestige back to the Intercontinental Championship. The Ring General became the type of heel we weren't used to
Yeah,
seeing.
Gunther definitely put that Intercontinental title. He made that prestige.
Aspects together perfectly.
I want to share some words about all the legends that held this great title before. You contributed absolutely nothing.
Fans couldn't help getting emotionally invested in Chad Gable.
Yeah,
and Sami
Gunther
Zayn's
was
chase
so
for the belt.
good. He's so good.
Gunther makes history.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Can't beat Gunther.
Why are you I am afraid, okay? Is that what you want to hear? I'm afraid of letting people down. Do you believe in miracles?
This was a good match. This was a really good match.
Not to mention the subsequent feud between the two that came from their desire to be
Yep.
champion.
Trust me, the only tears you ever want to wipe off your child's face are tears of joy.
Crawling toward the cover. Shoulders down. Sammy retains.
The premier story of the Triple H era, however, is Cody Rhodes versus Roman Reigns, and how the power of the fans changed the
Yep,
story.
I
Cody
remember-
knows Roman
that's
is
true,
a
I
hit
remember
in the
that.
Empire.
It's not because I think I am somebody. It's because I want to be somebody. Wrestling has more than one royal family. On the WrestleMania, Cody Rhodes is going to WrestleMania!
But The Rock's inclusion in 2024 completely changed the dynamic, as well as the addition of World Heavyweight Champion Seth Rollins, who had been a workhorse for the company, specifically in the last year. So he definitely earned a huge WrestleMania showcase as well. But when it came to the Great One, he was on the board of the company when it all came down to it. So
Yeah,
the decision was in
that's
his
true.
hands. Plus TKO wanted him to star in the main event of the first WrestleMania under their ownership.
You have an opportunity to bring this business up. You can always finish your story another time.
The fan
Oof.
pushback towards the Brahma Bull's involvement in Rhodes' story didn't just lead to a heel turn for The Rock, it signaled a shift to a more risque, violent story.
Haven't talked about our family again. Slept done.
Yep.
When one good story ends,
an even better one begins. Biggest
Man.
WrestleMania of all time, biggest tag match of all time. We accept.
Rock was already bulletproof, but now as a member of the board, he had even more control to influence the show without PG restrictions. But there was a method to the blood and swearing.
Yeah,
Since it acted
this
as a
heel,
seasoning
this
for a
version of
already
Walk right
compelling
here,
thriller of a storyline.
in my opinion, it's the best, one of the best ones, the best one.
With the final boss. Show is over and then it stops. That.
There's nothing that the final boss can't say.
The finish to the story couldn't have been any sweeter. The entire WrestleMania weekend plus the post-match celebrations from night 2 was the perfect illustration of the new era. Finally, pro wrestling was cool again. Cody's story wasn't the only one of its kind being
Yes,
told.
right here.
Drew McIntyre's quest to be world champion dates back to 2020 when he actually won the title, but there was an asterisk next to his title reign since he never held a belt in front of fans. Then after being screwed out of the title at Clash of the Castle, he slowly became someone that was done with it all. Perhaps the final straw was seeing CM Punk return in 2023 to seemingly move Drew further down the pecking order.
McIntyre, future shock.
I prayed for this and it happened.
It set the stage for another
This one,
epic story.
this feels so good. This feels so good between CM Punk and McIntyre.
In all fairness, I really don't think I could be objectively fair with these two kids. So,
It resulted in a spectacular WrestleMania that closed one chapter and began another.
oh my God, CM Punk
Damn.
that place and assaulting the champion McIntyre.
To quote a great man, you never throw rocks at a man with a machine gun.
I'm right here, you little bitch. I dream broken dreams. I make them come true, mate. And tomorrow night, I'm gonna make them for you.
Oh, best in the world. In that ring, even at commentary, on the microphone, now a referee. Nobody can touch me. He said he prayed for it. Now I'm gonna pray on him. And he's never gonna ever be a champion here as long as I live.
That ain't true, lad. Oh.
I remember this. This segment was so good. It was so
These
good.
stories and beyond, what we have here is the closest thing we've seen to the Attitude Era. Not when it comes to the product, but in terms of business as well. Business is the biggest metric to show us how wrestling really is cool again. We've already spoken about the sale to TKO, and there are now multiple yearly international premium live events, such as the European shows, which are accompanied by a live SmackDown and numerous house shows that, just like the US events, are packed to the rafters.
Yep.
Fans just can't get enough, as seen from the boisterous crowd reactions, particularly on overseas shows.
Yeah, the overseas crowds, that was
The
amazing.
WWE enjoyed 18 consecutive sellouts in the run-up to WrestleMania 40, which just goes to show how hot the product has been across 2023 and 24. On the show, the commentators would inform us of the company's continued growth. All the while, we got the impression the announcers were loving their work and enjoying the show. Just like the wrestlers, the announcers were given the freedom to perform their craft with far less handcuffs and restrictions.
Yes.
It benefited the stories being told and the overall product as a whole. Pat McAfee was a big star joining the podcast in
Pat
2021.
McAfee he was the best. He's the
Otherwise,
best.
he wouldn't have agreed to come in. His infectious energy rubbed off on his partner, Michael Cole.
Ladies and gentlemen, Pat McAfee here with us at ringside.
I love Pat McAfee, man. I love Pat McAfee.
Corey, I'm not McAfee. I can't get up on the table. I'm too old. But I'm here at ringside.
It's actually Michael Cole's birthday today.
Yep. Well.
We'd get to see a Cole that wasn't overproduced with someone constantly in his ear.
There's a cover to retain the title. Sami Oh, and a cheap shot by Mysterio. What is that? What is that? What is that? You shouldn't even be out here.
It sounded like the contest were having so much fun. They were just having so much fun.
Plus, neither announcer had to worry about mentioning band terms anymore. It was easy to tell how much fun Pat and Cole were having.
Tables in Philadelphia. Oh, we got picnic tables? Well, hey, boo-boo, here comes Yogi Boo with the picnic table.
Tough Snoop Dogg.
Also, we have on the panel with us tonight the man who the internet wrestling marks used to make headlines. The face and another one is Sikoa. Is that Ken Shamrock? No, it's Solo Sikoa.
Ken Shamrock.
Chair shot. And WWE Women's World Champion Rhea Ripley. With who? A month away from Becky Lynch at WrestleMania.
Other improvements include the commentators running down the card to start the show whilst in or by the ring, and McAfee's Bobby Heenan style analysis using a telestrator.
Man, you got antler juice all over you. The Vikings lost, and now you're trending as a guy that maybe is into some weird stuff. No! He said, get in my belly!
Wow.
Stereo! Caught red-handed. Maybe enjoy it. There's lust in your eyes. She is straddling that man. You know what that means? I do, but I don't know if we can talk about it live on Monday Night Raw. But a lot more of gazing on another part of his body. There's another two.
We'll also highlight Samantha Irvine's fantastic ring introductions.
Yes.
She's been given the freedom to provide unique intros for countless wrestlers. This is something previous ring announcers were discouraged from doing by the higher-ups. So to see Samantha being allowed shine is a welcome addition to the show.
Samantha's so good. She's so good.
Stop it. Chelsea Green. I don't think you said her name right. If Samantha Irvin just said her name right, I would like to hear it that way. Chelsea Green.
The show was visually improved from a production standpoint. Kevin Dunn was WWE's head of TV production for over 20 years. He was also Vince McMahon's right-hand man. So once Vince left, it was only a matter of time before Dunn was gone too. Under Dunn, the television product had looked the same for years, and within that time, many of Kevin's production tropes really got under fans' skin.
It did.
Now, Becky Lynch unleashing on the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, I ain't like. Yeah, that's too much. That's too much.
She's attacking your boss with the scooter that was given to him earlier tonight. Beating them into a cover. Edge is back. Should be in there. Edge with a spear.
The regime change was the perfect opportunity to freshen up the show's appearance. The improvements that followed greatly enhanced the viewing experience. It was a complete night and day difference compared to before. Dunn's replacement was ESPN's former vice president of production, Lee Pitting. The improvements were evident immediately, as Pitting gave WWE a more sports-like presentation, doing so by filming wrestlers when they arrive at the arena.
Is here. Koala Bear and Co. Kevin Owens looking to win his first chamber match. Tonight, Cody Rhodes makes his WrestleMania decision. Will he finish the story? There's a storm brewing in the Queen of the Ring tournament as Jade Cargill advanced last week.
The transitions to commercials showcase special graphics unique to the wrestler.
Yep. Oh yeah. These were good too. These were really good. Really good. I like that. I like that.
Next.
After returning from break, long continuous shots were utilized.
First round matchup in the King of the Ring tournament. Gunther versus Sheamus, as physical as we expected. This is Friday Night SmackDown on Fox, and we are witnessing one-on-one action stacked up. Stratton on top.
We would see the camera follow the wrestler.
And the man has come around to Columbus. And she's come here looking for a fight.
One scene would seamlessly blend into the next.
Where's he headed, Cole?
Yep.
Get out of here.
Well, apparently the real boys
I like that.
The appearance of the ring and stage area benefited from a more stripped back appearance, shifting our complete focus to the action with darker colours lit around the ring as opposed to bright LED screens. Not to mention the excellent use of overhead shots.
On the announce table, Kobe Kingston in trouble. Goodman now going to turn it into a Boston Crab. A Boston Crab on the announce table. Ricochet flies. Rolled in from the top rope. Cody through the table. Reigns, look at his eyes.
These camera shots were really
Feel
good.
we just spoke about can also be seen during the pre and post shows WWE put on during the weekend of premium live events. The kickoff events whet fans' appetite and build excitement for the big show as wrestlers bounce off the crowd, cutting promos in a loose and free environment.
Hey, I'm just glad I got to get in Canada. You know what I'm saying?
Control.
The post-game shows run like a sports press conference as the talent who just competed give their thoughts on the event and their performance while taking
I really
questions
like
from
that.
the media.
We are the best. This isn't a promo. I'm not, I didn't look in the mirror in the shower and come up with this stuff. This is as real as it gets. And the man I beat tonight, his dad told me that 10 years ago. Everybody acknowledge me. Who did that?
Oh.
I'm serious.
Uh-oh.
The lady with the glasses, get her out.
Oof.
Get her out or I'm leaving.
Uh-oh.
For real.
Do you feel him, sir?
Yeah. Appreciate him though, man. But man.
Nobody told us we were doing the presser. So the bus is sponsored by Wheatley Vodka. It's sponsored.
Triple H is often the highlight of these pressers, with the game giving a fascinating insight into his creative process and also fighting off some tough questions.
Fightful and PW Insider reported that Drew Gulak was released by WWE.
Golly.
If you're going to cite news sources, pick good ones. That's where I would start. Credible, really, maybe. I feel like I'm on the main event of one of those 7-hour pay-per-views where you're just like, please get the thing over with. Don't read into that, Jesus. I meant one of ours. I was in main events of stuff that went 6-7 hours, dreading having to go out there to a silence, right? Just calm down.
Under the leadership of Triple H, WWE is in its Renaissance era.
Our world here in professional wrestling, it is a new era.
It is a new time. It is a new era.
Amen.
At long last, the power is back, and professional wrestling is cool again. Now, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to check out our previous installment, where we explain why WWE feels so different today. Hope you have a great day, and I'll see you next time.
WWE right now has been killing it. It's white hot right now. Like I'm really loving what they're doing right now. Triple H has been doing an amazing job lately. And now does he have some flaws? Of course. But in all seriousness, I feel like Triple H, ever since this man stepped down, he's been just killing it. He's letting these wrestlers be themselves. He's letting commentators give the freedom to just be themselves, as well. Like he's giving a lot of people freedom. Like not be handcuffed all the time, because when Vince McMahon was in charge, most everybody was handcuffed. That there was stuff they could not say, there was stuff they could not do. There was some promos like I said they cannot say. But ever since Triple H took over, they were just letting them just be, hey, listen, go out there, be yourself. And pretty much no handcuffs. Just be yourselves, and that's what it was. Like that's how WWE is just so really cool right now. The pay-per-view has been really good. The overseas tours has been killing it. Let me say it again. The overseas tours has been killing it. And they were selling out arenas left and right. Monday Night Raw, SmackDown, the WWE live events, the premium live events. They've been selling out like bam, every single second. That goes to show you of how Triple H made WWE great again, how the WWE is white hot right now, how WWE Star is getting back into being the best wrestling promotion in the world. So shout out to Triple H. He does an amazing job. He's honestly he's my favorite wrestler of all time, and you can see right there that I got his shirt right here. yeah. He's my favorite wrestler of all time, and I'm really happy he really changed the game. So shout out to Triple H right there. This is your boy JPTHEGLOVE74. If you like this video, please hit that like button and subscribe to my channel for more wrestling content. And follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. And we'll see y'all in the next video. I hope you guys have a really great day, y'all. And God bless y'all, and peace.